I had a guy call me on the phone one time. I did a talk for a bunch of auto repair people. He said, I've got a problem, Jim. He said, I'm losing customers right and left. I said, why? He said, because my customers aren't getting the services they wanted from me. And I said, well, describe your customers to me. He said, what do you mean? I said, give me the average profile of your average customer. He did some research. He called me back on the phone several weeks later. He said, here's what I've got, Jim. My average customer is 34 years old, has 2.5 children, drives a 4-door sedan, and comes in usually for brake jobs and tune-ups and the occasional engine work. And I said, you're leaving something out. He said, yeah, I am on purpose. I'm going to tell you what the last one was. It's a female. And I said, so what do you know about females who are 34 years old and have 2.5 kids and have a 4-door sedan and want a brake job or a tune-up? I said, well, let's go to school on a 34-year-old woman who has 2.5 kids. All right, y'all help me with this. How old is that oldest kid? 8 maybe, 10 at a stretch. They're probably 6, 7, or 8. That means the youngest kid, don't forget the half kid, the youngest kid is a toddler. So, of course, I asked him the natural question you would ask of anybody who does business with someone like that. What's the floor look like in your customer service waiting lounge? He said, it's filthy. He said, why do you care? I said, because if I'm a 34-year-old woman with 2.5 kids, they're going to be on the floor while I'm waiting on my car. I want to know what it looks like. I said, do you have snacks available? He said, yeah. Me and the mechanics like to eat donuts and drink Cokes. Now remember, a Coke is any soft drink to me. Most 34-year-old women with 2.5 kids don't like to eat donuts and just drink Cokes all the time. Not Diet Cokes, Cokes. I said, do you have any reading material in your garage? He said, yeah. We have Sports Illustrated, Golf Digest, and of course, Popular Mechanics. Sports Illustrated, by the way, the swimsuit edition, always a favorite with the ladies. Said, do you have a television? He said, yeah. I said, what's it tuned to? He said, well, me and the mechanics. By the way, have you noticed what the gist is here? He and his mechanics have designed the garage waiting room for he and the mechanics. Gee, I wonder why they're not working and why they're all sitting around eating donuts, getting fat, and watching TV all the time and reading Sports Illustrated. I said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get your wife in the car with you and find the nearest Lexus dealership or BMW dealership. Walk in there. I want you to take a pad and pencil in with you. Sit down in their customer service waiting lounge. Don't say another word. Your wife gets to talk for the next hour. You can't say anything. She's going to point out everything, every nuance, everything that's different between that service waiting area and yours. He said, why? I said, they cater to who you're looking for.